How una day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to Natamo, depending on when Natanda they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongalicious information, my people. Now, well done. My people, now welcome. Una de heri, waiting with the heri, wonder shall never end, my people. My DM is becoming jam-packed. Crowded messages. People are not happy. May fans are not happy. Niger celebrity fans are not happy. What is happening? Waiting the shell. My people, I am beginning to see that the popular opinion is that Queen May Edochie should not go back to Yul Edochie. That is a popular opinion. Yesterday, somebody was telling me that I was not saying the consequence of going back to Yul Edochie. That I'm being political and diplomatic about it. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't know what you people mean. But what I'm saying is that I will always say it that I am not Queen May and I can't dictate for Queen May. But if you ask me, Queen May should not go back. That's my own. So, but if you feel actually that Queen May should go back, you write it on the comment section. And if you feel that Queen May should not go back, just write your opinion on the comment section. But what I'm looking at is, I don't see it being the best for her. Because this young man really showed her shege. And men or human beings do not change. You can only tolerate, you can only adjust, you can only you can only accept them who they are or how they are or anything. But if you say, oh no, he has changed, he can only pretend. Human beings can only pretend, but they can't change. Change is constant. That's the only thing. Human being cannot change. So Yul Edochie had really showed Queen May who he is. After 20 years or 20 something years of relationship, you still came on a broad daylight and betray her and come back to tell us in a charm. That is where my issue about it is. I am so careful about that. Because if you ask me, I will tell you that that's not the best for her. Yes, the Edochies are running helter-skelter, shouting, Mamarite Edochie, they are Sapete Edochie, they are the Integer Abog Kingsmen. Everybody is saying that's it. I remember last year, or is it early this year, one of my Niger celebrity fans, one of my subscribers confronted me and was not happy with me. He said he had been praying for Queen May's marriage to work, but it's as if my presentation does not, support that to work. That marriage was made in heaven. It was Judy Austin that came and caused problem. That nobody should, because of what Judy Austin did, and now spoil what God has prepared for Queen May. That God prepared Queen May and Yul Edochie to stay together. I will tell you, there was a man that had been telling me this, that he's a man of God. He had been praying. I don't know whether the man is still. That was in my Niger Celebrity Gist TV before this Niger Celebrity update right now. So the person was just telling me all these things. He was not very happy that day. I laughed because I was telling the person, I am not God. Whatever that God designed for Queen May will come to pass. But what I am praying for and what I want for Queen May is the best. If you ask me what I want for Queen May is the best. I don't know what anybody wants. What I want for Queen May is the best. And Queen May should get the best because she deserves the best. Nobody passes through what she passed through and stand. But she was able to surmount all those things. Why? Because she's a good woman. Because she's a kind woman. Because she loves human being. She loves her fellow human being. She's a good person. So let me just show you one of the people that are very mad at everything we are saying concerning Yul Edochie and Queen May coming together. Let me just read one person's opinion. He says, my opinion. One person's opinion. He says, I am not in support of Queen May getting back together with Yul. They can be at peace and be friends, take care of their kids together, but becoming husband and wife or couple again is odd. She will regret it if she accepts that man back into her life. He already showed his true colors and he will never change. He will still be sleeping with Judy Austin behind her back. Nothing can work out between Yul and May again. Everything is destroyed. The love, the trust are all gone. You started doing well. You started doing well when the man left your life. You become the better version of yourself. The situation they thought would break you it made you instead. They would have laughed at you if you didn't make it. Okay, if you didn't make it, if you didn't succeed, all you as all of you saying she should forgive him. Yes, she can forgive him, but not becoming his wife again. She's better off being single than being a wife to that man. A very wicked man. If Queen May had died of depression, he won't be begging her today. Everyone, please put your emotions aside and look into the deep side of what happened to Queen May. If you'd come into her life again, he is coming to finish her completely. This is somebody's opinion. And I want to say one thing that touched me is that the place he says that if he goes back to you, that you will still be sleeping with Judy Austin. He may not be sleeping with Judy Austin, but he will be sleeping with other women because that is his character. He has been adulterous. He has been adulterous. So you and Queen May, I don't support it. Like this person said, you will still be going outside and it will still break Queen May's heart again. And I know the second time is always worst. But there are still people who want Queen May to go back to you, Edochie. But what I'm saying is that if you want Queen May to go back, have you analyzed it well? Because I quite support the first person that said my opinion that Queen May should not go back. Because you, the Edochie, had just shown who he is. He is all after money. He's all after wealth. He's all after what the woman can bring. Like we always say, if this woman had not made it, if this woman had not become somebody, if this woman had not made money, if this woman had not made anything, I don't think all we are sitting down here to say now, Pime would have been a forgotten thing. You did even this one, he discarded Judy. He would have also dropped Judy quietly and silently. Nobody would have known, and he moved on with his life. As he has catch Dizzy Gold again. Dizzy Gold would have been the reigning one now. Maybe by now, I don't know what would have happened. They are going back to Queen May because there are mansions, there are cars, there are endorsements, there are businesses, there are monies in the account. This woman is now valued in billions. He's valued in millions of dollars and valued in billions of naira. So that's why they are struggling to get back to her so that they can use her as a safe place. They are running into her as shelter so that they can run away from financial setback. That is why they are looking for Queen May. It's not as if they are remembering the old love. They are remembering, no. They are betrayal. You, the Edochie and the family betrayed this woman, and nothing can change it in my mind and in my own opinion. They betrayed her and they owe her serious apology. And I don't think there's any apology that will be enough to heal or whatever they have done to her. It is very bad. Absolutely, it is very bad. They didn't do well. You understand? The Edochies didn't actually do well. That's why I personally do not support that. Secondly, when someone comes to you because of wealth, he concentrates on what brings him in and pretends every other thing. But when he's able to grab what he wants, he will turn to be a tiger again. And I don't know how it will be. Look at what is happening to Baba right now. Baba is in a very big mess, but he thought Natasha, when Natasha they knock him secretly, he thought that Natasha was better than Annie. But now you've seen that Annie is an angel compared to where Natasha is. Even though they had issues with Annie, you can't compare Annie with Natasha. Annie is is a good woman. Annie is peace of mind compared to this fire where you don't carry come. In fact, Two-Face don't fall inside fire. You don't jump down from swimming pool into fire, into frying pan. And it's a very serious issue right now for Two-Face Idibia. So I think that's what I am seeing that will happen if Queen May goes back to you, the Edochie. But there's somebody that keep disturbing me that he wants you, the Edochie, to go back to Judy Austin. To go back to you, Queen May. Somebody he had that opinion. Let me still share the person's opinion, even though many of us, like me, may not abide to it. He says, please, I would still love Queen May to go back to her husband. I have been following the case since 2022. I feel pain when Queen May is going through humiliation, and I feel happy whenever I see God blessing her. Even my family usually yab me that I'm just concerned for who doesn't even know me. I see some May Nation bloggers saying Queen May shouldn't go back, but they don't care to know what May herself actually wants. What if she still wants to go back and remember this is the husband of her youth. What if she doesn't want to go back too? I know they are feeling concerned for her, but they shouldn't jump into conclusion. I suggest male bloggers should have a talk with Mommy Rita privately because I know there should be a concrete agreement and assurance that nothing will happen to Queen May. That's my opinion. They should not judge her, please, because it's not easy for her. The kids also need their father. You see, this is where I always see people using sentiment to blackmail people. They should, you are looking at it that there's the husband of her youth. You are not looking at it. Does she want to go back? Why are people feeling that it was because the opinion of her not going back is higher? You feel that people are influencing her. Nobody is influencing Queen May. We are only sharing our feelings one after another. We are only sharing how we feel about it. Personally, as Niger celebrity here, I will tell you, uh, if that is what May wants, fine, let her go because she is the one. But if you ask me, looking at the whole situation, the whole scenario, how the entire Edochie abandoned her, how he was dancing on the grave of her Pekin, how everything, there's no need. There's no need. Their man doesn't want it at all. He's a betrayer. And a betrayal is a betrayer. I tell you, a backstabber is a backstabber. A backstabber is a backstabber. A betrayal is a betrayal. He will still betray you one day. And one thing is that the second time is more painful than the first. That's why I always don't like things to repeat itself, especially when it's the ugly one. The second one is more painful. What have you ever imagined the Edochie coming back to Queen May? They started again. The next thing you see is no longer Judy Austin, maybe Lizzie Gold or anybody. You that has eloped with the person again with Queen May money, with Queen May everything. She will start struggling again. Tomorrow you still tell her to come back. It is the no. Yule had gone. He wants to go. Fine and good. Let her remain and enjoy herself, enjoy himself wherever he is. That is why I'm saying, unless Queen May decide that, oh, I want Yule back. Like I told you, that is Queen May's opinion. That is Queen May's opinion. To me, I can't even call me and give an advice on whether to go back to Yule or not to go back to Yule. I cannot do that because uh, if you even check the whole thing, just go and check the pictures of you, Edochie. You know that you, Edochie, were looking so cute and fresh with Queen May than what he's looking at now because this time, job don't finish her. Job, he's now looking old. Too much stress don't finish him. Only just 4 years he stayed with Judy. You see how he has become. This financial setback where Judy be really affected every part of you, Edochie's life. Queen May, when you was with Queen May, you was so succulent, so sweet. You understand? So sweet. Please, like I told you, Queen May should not try go back to this juju infected Juliana. You understand? Her happiness is of more importance. It's priority. She conquered what could have destroyed her, while she was mourning the demise of her daughter, this day of her son. These evil people are happy, dancing chukwa love gam. If you are talking about forgiveness, like the other person said, you can me, I believe, must have forgiven you. And forgive like you said, to err is human, to forgive is divine. And Kwame has done that. And I know Kwame will continue to wish him well. Even from the mansion, Kwame is wishing him well. But believe me, you only wants to feel the warmth of that mansion again and have to spend her time with Kwame. He wants to just have a feel of Queen May's body again. May has been strong without you. Going back to him is the beginning of her downfall. I don't know actually whether I'm correct here, whether he say it will be the beginning of her. It may not even be the beginning of her downfall in business. But I tell you, emotionally, May will not be happy because she will never be fulfilled. I'm telling you. Because she will still be having that inner offense, inner hurt in her. This is just a trap. I'm telling you that they're just puncturing this lady's feeling. If you ask me, everybody should forget about this. You know, I love Queen May because of the way God has packaged and the quality she possessed. And I don't want her to tomorrow now, because of man or anything, she will lose all these qualities, lose everything that she has, gotten, she has acquired, lose all her, because there's something that will happen to you. You won't even remember where all your business. Premier is growing so fast to become a global name in the beauty world. I don't want anything that will drag her down. Let her keep going, becoming a designer. Where you have Queen May, because now we have Queen May beauty product, we have Queen May perfume, we have Queen May diffuser, we have different kinds of Queen May products. Let's keep having Queen May as you have other designers. So we have Queen May, and it's okay. Let her continue. The more you are concentrated on your job, the more you're busy in the job, the more you will not remember anything. I don't know why people always present companionship and kerewa as if it's the most important thing. You can still get whatever you want, like I tell you, if you have your life checked, if you have your peace of mind, you have your business growing, you have your kids doing well, you will be satisfied and happy. You understand? So, after all, there are people who are happier than those who are married. There are some single people that are happier than there are some people who are married who are in hell. Yeah, there are many of them, but they won't tell you. After all, Two-Face is not married now. There are the other one, Eric, also. What's the name? He's not married. So many of them are due to hell if they're married. Or do they say it? After all, our mother hen is, she now regretting all the investment she made in that MC fish. You understand? So a lot of things, a lot of things are happening. It's better you just sit down and have your mental health checked, become calm and everything, than going to put yourself into serious wahala, serious brutality, because there is one man or one woman there that you had issues with, and the person comes back and start again. Because I keep telling you, she will be more betrayed. You'll be more hurt if that happens again, because this time around you will tell yourself, I saw it. What really came over me? Who really convinced me? Why did I listen to these people? Why did I say this? Why did I say that? That's why I said nobody should suggest to Queen May, not even her family members, not even Mama Rita or Edochie's, but nobody. And Queen May should throw away every pity, every sympathy, every empathy. Throw it. We let it be that you check it up, down. There's nothing like feeling about it. Check what the implication. This guy, why is he coming back? You and I know that Edochie is coming back because there is money. He wants to come and join to it. You know what it means? When you will be going and be seeing Daniel cruising Range Rover. Why the mother, when they go to church, you see Daniel driving Range Rover to the church. The mother drove in G-Wagon to the church. Maybe you see Carl drove in the Prado to the church. Maybe Zen drives in the Rolls Royce to the church. All the cars move out. They drive it. This one carry this one carry. And you, the Edochie, just came out with all this refurbished Lexus that Premier elder sister bought from New Jersey for him. You are still using it for how many years? Why your daughter came in with a Range Rover? Your estranged wife came in with a G-Wagon. Your son came in with a Prado. Why your last son came in with a Rolls Royce? That kind of a thing. How do you feel? Living in this kind of environment, and these people are so comfortable in the mansion that you should have stayed with them, and they are eating everything they want. They go for lunch how they want. They make, because a woman is well to do. That's just that's the impression. That's the what is in the mind of you, the Edochie. I don't know how to put it. This is just that what is happening. But outside that, there is no other thing. I tell you, if you ask you, the Edochie, now, what is the plan? What is his plan in coming back to Queen May? You are coming back to do what? What is his plan? You will see that he doesn't have a plan. The only plan he has is how to capture this woman and start life afresh. That's what he will tell you. And what is he starting life afresh? To start eating the money afresh. To start getting the properties afresh. To start living in the mansion afresh. To start using those cars afresh. That's just that. And quote me anywhere, any day, that is all that he wants to achieve. There's nothing. Because it's not as if he's coming with a plan of rebuilding and starting afresh and see how he can push the woman forward. You know that the woman is already on the international scene. The woman is already an international figure. So he will only come and join up to climb, to run from there. And he also knows that if he can be able to get Queen May, accepting him, so that many of the main nation will also accept him because of Queen, and his business will be moving. He will be using it to make a lot of money. But this is what he knows. Some years ago, about 4 years ago, the business was moving very well. People, he was one of the highest on Instagram, followed on Instagram and everything. People paused and stopped following him when he got married, when he got entangled with Judy, not married. When he got entangled with Judy, that was what tied his career, destroyed everything. All he worked for was dropped on the ground. But he was guy, and arrogance, egocentrism and arrogance didn't allow him to realize that he was making a big mistake at first. He was so egocentric. He was so arrogant. He was so proud. These are the things that pushed him to the ground. If he had understood that situation before and changed, things wouldn't have gone as bad as it is right now for him. It was very bad. I'm telling you. My people, no be smart, I still, like I told you in my conclusion, of the opinion that Queen May should not go back to you, Edochie. That is my opinion. But if you also say that he should go back, we can discuss at the comment section. Give us your reasons. Yes, you can convince us. You must not say it this way. You can convince us, and let's discuss it and see how better it is. I think it can call for more discussion. I can even come live, we discuss it. My people no be smart now. So the gist which I tell by say, make I touch light and with you. Like and share this video, and God will bless you. Make una have a nice day. Bye.